Okay, you wanted the very basics, so we'll start at the very beginning, which is going to be the MacGameStore website. Here we are on the website. And the first step is to actually get the MacGameStore app. And to do that, there's a button right here at the very top of the website. Click on that to go to the app page, where we can actually download the app itself. It's a very short, small download. It'll be in your downloads folder. We'll go ahead and get rid of the web browser since we won't need it now. We will open the MacGameStore damage, which DMG file is a disk image file. It's kind of a virtual volume that the computer will mount on your desktop when you open it. Here we go. So this is the disk image that has the app we just downloaded. We're going to copy that app to our applications folder. The easiest way to do that, we've got an alias to the applications folder right here, so we'll just drag and drop. Now there is a copy of the app in our applications folder, so we'll just open up the applications folder and go to the MacGameStore app. There it is, and we'll open up the app. That's a gatekeeper warning, and it can be ignored. I don't know why my security settings are that high. They really don't need to be. But to get around the gatekeeper warning, you simply right-click the app and open it from the menu instead of double-clicking it, and that will circumvent and allow you to open. And yes, I'm sure I want to open it. Resize it to fit the screen here. Okay. And it looks almost identical to the website. Same content, same sales, specials, etc. Except we have a little navigation area over here on the left. And you were asking how to get to My Games. And that's right there. The little play button icon. Click that. And then initially it'll show you every game that you either own or have downloaded as a demo. And I, because I work here, have hundreds. So the ones that are gray are not installed. I have access to them from the cloud, from our server. I can re-download them whenever I like, but they're not on my computer. The ones with the color icons are the ones that I have at the moment that are on my computer. And you can actually, if you purchase a lot of games, you can filter out the in the cloud ones by turning off the in the cloud icon. And that way, if you're like me, and we do have customers like this who have hundreds of games, and they can just kind of limit it to the ones that they have ready to play. So My Games, and then All Games shows everything, demos and purchases. My Games Purchases shows the ones that you've paid for and that you have license for, and you can re-download these whenever. You can, once you have a game installed, you can remove it at any time. And the way to do that is to click the little triangle on the end of the action button. This is the action button, by the way. It says play because it's installed and ready to play. If it weren't installed, if it were a game on the cloud that we wanted to install, the action button would say install. Clicking that would start the download process. As a matter of fact, that's probably the first place you'll start. Is you'll come into My Games Purchases, just like I said in the email. Find the game in your list, and there may be only one game currently, or two games if you just started buying games from us. Find the game you want to download and install and click the install button. It'll download it, it'll install it, and once it's installed, it's ready to play. And you click the play button, it'll launch the game. when you want to, if you need to make room on your hard drive to download new games, you can get rid of a previously installed game by clicking on the little options menu on the end of the action button and, doing the appropriate thing. You can remember the disk image of the app. Well, when the app downloads a game, it keeps a copy of the game's disk image on your hard drive. If you have limited space, you can actually remove that disk image file to make room. Or you can remove the game itself, or if the game's acting funny, not working right, you can reinstall from the disk image, or you can just completely erase the disk image, reinstall the whole thing fresh from the cloud. And then here's you can look at the game details, which is basically the game's information page. I was testing this for a customer, and it doesn't happen to run on my current Mac, but it does run on another Mac that I have, so I can test it. And that's the compatibility checker that's built into the MacGameStore app. When you're browsing games that looking for a game to purchase, the requirements will show you whether or not it'll run on your current Mac that the app is running on. And when it doesn't, it'll have that big red X. This is an older game, so it doesn't run on the newer versions of OS X. Anyway, here's my games, purchases. That's how you access your games on the MacGameStore app. I hope this helped.